Hello, what's up guys? Your guy Promzy once again, and in today's video we are talking about how to apply for German universities. If you're ready, stay tuned. Right. At the end of this video, I'm going to give a very important information about students who wish to continue their education in Germany. So I advise you stay to the end of this video. So let's just get straight to the point. If you want to come to Germany to continue your education, or you want to get student visa in order to travel to Germany, the first step you have to do is to apply to universities. So you should know that in Germany there are two semesters. We have the summer semester and the winter semester. And the winter semester is the main semester or the main semester for enrollment. And during this semester is when most students apply for the universities. And it's like the main admission period. So for the German school application process, one thing you should have in mind is the deadlines. Most schools, or all the schools should I say, have deadlines as in to which students can apply for a particular program or to the universities. So make sure you know these deadlines and you stick to them. You won't be considered if you make your application after the deadline. And I think for summer semester, for most schools, the application process open from 15 December to 15 January. That's for most schools. And for the winter semester, it's 15 June to 15 July. You should check on the school you want to apply and make sure you stick with their deadline. Make sure your application falls between the application dates. If your application comes in after the deadline, most schools will not even consider your application, left alone to go ahead and process it. So unlike other countries, in Germany, students are not required to pay for application fee when applying for German universities. However, 95 to 98% of the schools in Germany require international students to apply or make the application through a third party, that is through UniAssist. UniAssist handles the application process and does the application on behalf of the students. For the first application, students are to pay 75 euros and 35 for each other application. That means if you are applying for 3 schools, you pay for 75, 35, 35, and if you are applying for 10 schools, you pay for the first one 75, and for the rest, or for the other 9, you pay for 35 each. And for the other schools that don't require the students make the application through UniAssist, you can apply to these schools straightforward without any charges. And to these schools, you can apply as many as you can, so that there will be high chance that you'll be accepted in the universities. Then it comes to the question if students should go in for UniAssist schools or they should apply directly to the schools. That decision depends solely on the individual. For me, I applied through UniAssist and the application process was very simple because you submit documents once to UniAssist and UniAssist make it available to all the schools you apply through their platform. However, if you want to apply for individual schools, you have to apply and submit your document to these schools individually. If you're applying for 20 schools, or 20 is too much. If you're applying for 7 schools, you apply for each, and to each of them you send your document either by mail or the soft copy. So I think comparing the two, the UniAssist is a better option than applying direct to the individual schools. I hope you're enjoying the video you are watching, and if you like the content, you can support my channel by hitting the subscribe button and giving me a thumbs up. Let's get back to it. Some schools require that you send them certified documents of your certificate. That's your WASI certificate, your high school certificate, junior high, some requests for junior high, your bachelor certificate, and all these things. And these certifications are done at the embassy in Ghana. You make an appointment at the embassy and the embassy certify your document and put a seal on it. These seal documents have to be sent to the schools that requested for the certified document. Please do not open the seal before you send a certified document to the schools. The seal shows that the documents are original and have been certified by the embassy. Opening the seal breaks the certification. So if you open the seal, that means the document is no longer certified. And under no circumstance are you supposed to send your original document to any school for any reason. I know someone who, I don't know whether it's out of ignorance or by mistake, posted his original document to a school because of he wanted to apply to the school, and I think he misinterpreted the certified document with the original document and sent his original document. So in Ghana, where I come from, after completing your high school, you probably know the universities you are going to. You buy forms for University of Ghana, Tech, UCC, and the list goes on, depending on your performance. Some buy as many as only 2, that's University of Ghana and Tech, if they trust themselves. But in Germany, the schools are plenty, and narrowing down to select a school or 2 to make the application is one of the most difficult tasks for me personally. So one thing I would advise is not just go through the schools, because there are a lot of schools. You can waste your time going through hundreds of schools, and you realize at the end of the day that you've not made any application for any of the schools. When you start with the school and you meet the requirement, make sure you make the application for the school before you move on to the next school. Because other than that, you can spend like 2 weeks going through schools and you'll find like thousands of schools in Germany. Make sure if you find a school that you meet the requirement and it's a good school, make sure you go through the process, end the process, and get to the next stage. If not, you might make half, you might make incomplete registration for like 7 schools, and if the deadline comes, that means you've actually not made a single application. So narrowing down to settle for a school is one thing you should have in mind. Language of command of the program in which you want to study to is very important. Most students come to Germany and wish to continue their education in English. Some schools require that you write TOEFL or IELTS exams. So for students who did their undergrad in English, for most schools you are supposed to show only English proficiency letter, and that qualifies you to do your masters or to continue your education in English. However, if the school you are applying requires that individuals show TOEFL or IELTS exams, then you have to meet these requirements before you be accepted into the university. Actually, getting admission to a German university is not that tedious, and I always recommend that students who wish to continue their education in Germany get involved in their application process. They shouldn't leave the application to a third party or to someone to do it for them, because sometimes during the visa interview, things relating to your school comes up, and if you are not really involved in the application process, you find yourself wanting. You can watch my video about how to apply for German student visa and questions that are mostly asked during the interview. So since I started this YouTube channel, most students or most people who wish to continue their education in Germany have tried to reach me either through my comment section or through my Instagram account, whether they can get a one-on-one section with me. I'm going to put a link in the description below if you want to get one-on-one section with me. I'll put the link in the description below, and it's as valid as long as this video is published. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you find this video very educative, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. Like always, the name is Promzy and I'm signing out. Peace.